I'd like to talk with you today about my Fall in Love with Your Body program, which is very near and dear to my heart because it evolved as a result of a personal experience I had. And it's changed my life dramatically, and I feel it has a potential to help a lot of people, which really feels good to me. I was dating someone who I was very in love with, and we lived some distance apart, so we didn't see each other frequently. And we got together one time, and I had gained about 25 pounds over the past year before we saw one another. And I heard from him a couple months later, and he told me he was no longer attracted to me due to my weight gain. And when he first said this, my initial reaction was to feel very hurt and then angry for a moment or two. And also, I felt like running over to my treadmill and dusting it off and jumping on it. And starting to exercise and starting to diet. And I realized something happened for me in that moment. And I did not dust my treadmill off. And I did not jump on it. And I did not start eating really well or do anything like that. I had an epiphany, this aha moment, like a light bulb going on in my head, where I realized that that wasn't going to really create deep change in me, and it wasn't going to make me happy. And I think probably like a lot of you, I know how to do that. I know how to exercise. I know how to go on a diet or eat well. And I think those things are important. But something else happened for me in that moment that was so profound. And what I decided in that moment was to fall in love with my body. And that was the birthing of the Fall in Love with Your Body program. Because as a result of that moment, this natural evolving took place of this program, which enabled me to fall in love with my body. And I believe that it's something that can be utilized by other people to experience the same process. In our culture, we are taught to be very critical of our bodies, and I really feel that it's become, I'd have to say I consider it an epidemic and an illness. It's a disease almost, and we're so accustomed to being negative about our bodies that it's almost considered second nature or something that we hardly question. I challenge you the next time you're out to see how long it is before you hear someone talking negatively about their body. For me, usually it's within an hour of being out somewhere. It's so customary. And I think that what we don't realize is how the deep toll it takes on our lives, especially women. And I also want to say that men suffer as well. At least some men do. But I think it's extremely common for women. And I think the toll it takes on women is absolutely profound and remarkable when I think about it. I know many women who spend their lives so obsessed about their bodies that they're not having a good life. They're not enjoying their life. I'd like to talk just about a couple of the key components of Fall in Love with Your Body and why I think that it's so valuable, and just give you a couple tools that you'll be able to work with, or at least the basic framework of the program to give you something to start thinking about that could help you right now.